You fire signs out there, you Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Welcome to your 2017 love and relationship reading. I want to thank all you guys out there for tuning into my channel. I appreciate all your support. And I can't thank you enough for tuning into my channel and supporting me while I take a break, from my personal readings. But like I said, I'm always bringing you the monthly readings. But on the personal level, I have my friend Kathy doing my personal readings right now because, like I said, I really need to take the time off to recover and to recoup a bit and kind of focus my energy on my own, private, life. And I want to thank you guys for your outpour and your support. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for, I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me so much. It's been, like I said, it's been nothing but a pleasure with this channel and bringing you these readings. And like I said, my friend Kathy is handling my personal readings. I got her information in my description box if you'd like a personal reading. And if you guys want a personal reading, you can contact her. Alright, fire signs. Let's get right to it. You got your Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, I did something. I drew out 3 cards for all these fire signs: Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And this is going to tell me what energy you're dealing with. So you fire signs, you're dealing with the energy of death, Judgment, and the Chariot. Okay. So you've got that energy of the death, the judgment, the chariot. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm doing Aries, I'm doing your reading first. So I'm going to see how these energies are going to be playing into your reading. Alright, so I got the energy of death, judgment, and chariot. So, let's see for Aries, September 2017, how these energies are going to be playing for you guys. Here we go. Ooh, giving and receiving, and I fell right on the Chariot and Judgment card. Interesting start there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, Aries, what do we got? Giving and receiving, this fell out. This is about, in a relationship, a relationship's about give and take, so if you Aries have been giving, it's time for you to receive. It looks like you are. But you have to be open to it. Open up. You got this card of open up. Be open to giving and receiving because you're going to get it from unexpected sources, okay? And with the Death card, it looks like there's some sort of transformative energy. It's clearing out. Basically, your path is being cleared for some new energy to come in with the Judgment and the Chariot here. There's some sort of awakening or some sort of, I feel like there's some sort of awakening coming in for you, and I feel like it's going to help you open up and reach out. So if you guys, this is about reaching out. It's about, attaining your goals. Sometimes we need help, and with the Aries, and with this card, reaching out. Sometimes we need to reach out for help. Sometimes, you know what, and you know what about giving and receiving too. Some of you might be reaching out, maybe for help when it comes to love and relationships right now. Maybe you're going through a transformative process right now and you're kind of reaching out for help. And, find balance. This is the Two of Pentacles. You might be balancing a lot right now. And you have the And you had the moving on card. So some of you might have moved on from a relationship and now you're kind of, now you're kind of reaching out for help. Or you're kind of reaching out for something right now. So some of you might be in a moving on process, a clearing away, especially with the Death card and the moving on here. So you're clearing out something. I feel like you're clearing out a way so something new can come in. And with the reach out and the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving, you know what? If you have to ask for help, always do. Or help is going to be coming in an unexpected way. Let me see what else the cards have for you here. And with the Chariot card, it's about getting control. Find balance. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You're finding your balance. Maybe you're reaching out, to find balance. Or maybe you're asking your friends for advice. Or maybe you're re-hooking up with people. Or maybe you're hooking up with your friends or getting some advice. Because you are moving on from something. And with the Judgment here, it looks like it's like an epiphany moment here. It's like you're just deciding, you know, to reach out for help. And you know what? And you never know what you're going to find. You got forgive and learning. This is about maybe... Alright, I got the message. Some of you might be reaching out to somebody from the past. Maybe you're seeking somebody's counsel out from the past. Or maybe somebody who has helped you before in the past is coming back. With the Judgment card, that could be it too. And it could be with the water sign, with the Chariot, because that represents a Cancer. Actually, it represents Cancer. So you might be reaching back to somebody who can help you with what situation you're going to. Maybe you're reaching back to someone who is very loyal to you. And you're reaching out for their advice. Alright? And you never know what that'll lead to. Or, you know, this could be the one. Maybe you're doing more than reaching out. Chemistry. And you got the Deception card. And this... Oh. Oh, wow. Interesting card. And with the Soulmate card. Okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, some of you might be reaching out for, you know, maybe some of you are reaching back, you know, maybe somebody who's been helpful to you in the past, very loyal to you. Or there could have been somebody who was loyal in the past that's coming back to you. And you didn't know it then, but you know now that this person could have been your soulmate. Alright? Or is your soulmate, but you didn't know it at the time. Alright, so, and maybe that's for the forgiving and learning. Maybe you guys went through something in the past, and you know, it just didn't come together then, or there was a lot of obstacles, there was a lot of blocking. And it looks like things are coming together now. You might be re-seeking out this person. So some of you Aries are seeking out someone who has helped you before in the past, or who has given you guidance before in the past. And you know what? That could have been the one. That could have been your soulmate relationship, and some of you might be reaching back for that again. Or some of you might be reaching back for that person. Some of you might be reaching back for that person who can help you. And like I said, some of you are reaching back, or you're reaching out to somebody. And I feel like you're doing it because you're going through some sort of transformation here with the Death card. You're clearing out something. I feel like you're clearing out something. I feel like some of you are going to be unexpected rekindling relationships again from the past. You may not be intending to do that, but it looks like some of you Aries might be, especially with the Chariot card and the Judgment, some of you might be unexpectedly, you know, rekindling relationships from the past. And maybe, like I said, forgiveness and learning in the Six of Pentacles. This could be somebody who helped you from the past. In other words, the relationship may not have taken off in the past, but it could be somebody who's helped you before. Now, all of a sudden, it's like you're reaching out to them again, and all of a sudden, you didn't know it at the time. With the Deception card, listen, the Deception card doesn't always mean a bad card. It just means that sometimes we can deceive ourselves. This could have been the one. See, this could be the one in the soulmate. Maybe you didn't know it at the time. Alright, and now you're having, like, you're going through this thought process, like, you know, could that have person been the one? Could that have been my soulmate? I didn't know it at the time, but now it's all of a sudden, it's like an epiphany. It's like you want to reach out to this person. It's like you have that drive to reach out to them. And maybe you're moving on. Maybe your relationship will move on to something new. See, the moving on is not all about endings. It could also mean you're just moving on. You could be moving on, but you could also be moving on to a different phase. With the Death card, it's also about maybe moving on to a different phase of a relationship. You know, maybe like a stalemate phase will be over and a new one is beginning. You could be walking into a new phase. Or a new start of a relationship. Because like I said, I'm just getting the overall energy about reaching back to someone who has helped you in the past. Or someone, I feel like some of you have this person who you've reached out before. You know, you've reached back to them. And they're going to help you. But like I said, it's like you're being, I'm going to say, guided to reach back to this person, or this person could be coming in. Whatever the case may be, whether they reach out to you or you reach out to them, you're not going to know it, but it could be a soulmate relationship that you're not aware. It's like It could be a soulmate relationship coming in and you're not aware of it. You know, you weren't aware of it at the time. Alright, it's going to be like, wow. It's all of a sudden, it's like you're having this epiphany moment. And you're going to be like, wow. Like I said, you can get a call from this person, or you might run into this person, or either one. Maybe they're reaching out to you, or vice versa. You want to reach out to them. Whatever it says, just go for it. Reach out. You also have the base energy of the Nine of Cups, so your dreams are coming true. So, like I said, this could be the one. This could be the one for you Aries out there. I feel like you know who it is, and you're either waiting for them to reach out, or you're just deciding to reach out to them. And there's going to be a relationship that's going to be either rekindled or really take... I feel like it's going to unexpectedly, you're not going to expect anything, but it's going to just take that next step to, like, all of a sudden you're going to be in a relationship and you're not going to expect it. It's going to be like, wow, I didn't expect that, because I feel like this is a person who's helped you before in the past. So Aries, it definitely looks good for love and relationships for you. Listen, reaching back in the past is not always a bad thing, especially if this person has helped you in the past, or, you know, or you never thought of them as a love interest, and all of a sudden, whammo, it's turning into a love relationship, and you didn't expect that. Alright, Aries, that's how the energies are going to be playing out for you in the month of September. Like I said, always be open to giving and receiving help, because you never know what can come of it. Aries, that was your reading for September. Now I am moving on to the sign of Leo. Leos, let's see how this energy of the Death, Judgment, and Chariot plays out for you. Leos, let's take a look, Leos. Love and relation. Ooh. Well, good card already. Well-deserved reward. Excellent. Oh, wow, look at that already. Reading's practically jumping out. Four of Swords, a Just Breathe, and and you got the Seven of Swords here, Seeking the Truth. It is so interesting. Another sign before you got that too. About, I remember it was one of the water signs that got that too, Seeking the Truth about a relationship. Wow, and the Nurture card. I'm sensing that, like I said, for you Leos out there, you could be searching, you could be seeking the truth about a relationship that you have or had with a water sign. Ooh, there's some sort of coming together though. So I'm sensing with this reading, I'm going to take out some Archangel cards here. I want to see what the whole gist of it here is. Because it looks like there may have been a relationship that ended, but there's a new one coming right in for you Leos out there. A well-deserved reward. You're coming out of a period of the Just Breathe. In other words, Just Breathe in the Seven of Swords means, I feel like you could have ended a relationship. You just may have came out of a deceitful relationship. And now, all of a sudden, it's just like, you know, you're taking care of yourself with the Empress here. And you got the Two of Cups, which represents a new relationship coming in. Especially with the Judgment and the Chariot card. So some of you may have a new relationship coming in after, you know, this death process or the end of a relationship. Because you're coming in, I feel like you could be getting out of a deceitful relationship and kind of moving into another relationship that's like right around the corner for you. Very interesting energy how that plays out. And whatever it is for you Leos, it's going to be a very well-deserved reward here. Let me take out some Archangel cards for you here. Yeah, and oops. You take out some Archangel cards for you. For you Scorpios out there. It's interesting because the card you just got was finances and career. Maybe somebody was not being maybe somebody was just using you for money, I'm sensing. And you might have found out about it. You'd be like, huh, you may have dumped it out. You may have dumped somebody who was using you for money. That's one of the messages I got. So I don't. It may not be for everybody, but you might have found out somebody was using you. And you said, no way, not happening. Ooh, you got this could be the one in passion for you Leos out there. Like I said, with the Two of Cups energy here, I'm very curious to see. Oh, look at that. Release your ex. Excellent energy. I knew that was coming. Healing family issues. Uh-oh, reconciliation for you Leos out there. Alright, so some of you might be healing some family issues, or maybe some of you are healing some issues that you're having with an ex. Maybe your ex has deceived you, and all of a sudden, maybe there's an ex that somebody who's deceived you, and you like kind of have to put the pieces back together again. So some of you might be putting the pieces back together again after someone has deceived you. I'm getting, or you were in a deceitful relationship. Now you're kind of putting the pieces. Well, with the Death card here, something ended, but I feel like you're putting the pieces back together again for you Leos. And with the Chariot card and with the Judgment card, it's like you're getting that clarity. The Chariot's all about getting control again. So it looks like you're getting control of a situation. Someone may have deceived you in a relationship. Now you're kind of putting the pieces back together again. Somebody from your past could be bringing you love, too. The Two of Cups and the Reconciliation card here. And you also got this could be the one in passion. So you may have run across this person before. And so you could be running right into another relationship coming in. But it could be somebody from your past. Or it could be from a childhood past. Or it could be, you know, it could be from anything. With the Reconciliation card, it usually means someone who you've run into before. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an ex person. Whatever it is, it's a well-deserved reward. So yeah, so your Leos are coming out of a transformation process right now where something has ended. And you've got control now. You've got the awakening. And I feel like some of you are putting the pieces back together when it comes to family issues. Or, like I said, some of you may have been in a deceitful relationship where money was involved. Where an ex may have been deceiving you on a financial level, and you found out. You're kind of putting the pieces back together is what I'm getting. Some of you Leos are kind of putting the pieces back together, or putting your family back together again. Or I'm just definitely getting, just putting the pieces back together again. With the Reconciliation card, I'm also going to say, some of you are putting the pieces back together again. You're healing family issues. So if there's any issues that you're going through, Leos, that you need healing, it looks like you're doing that. Like I said, a lot of you have released an ex that could have been causing you some problems on that level. Or, like I said, it could be anyway. Like I said, you could have found out an ex was deceiving you. Now it's kind of like you're putting the pieces back together again. But whoever it is, I mean, you've got new love coming in too. So if you just ended a relationship, it looks like there's new love coming in for you too. Like I said, with the Death card, with the endings also comes, could be, like the Judgment card and the Reconciliation card, this is a good possibility that there could be somebody coming back into your life that's going to be bringing you love. And with the Chariot, it's about getting control. So you Leos are kind of taking control of your lives right now, and all of a sudden it's like you've moved away from something, like you've ended a relationship, and there's another one like kind of like right around the corner here. But you're definitely in a healing process right now, and it could be, like I said, a lot of you could be releasing an ex who has deceived you. And now you're in a healing process, you've ended it, and now it looks like there's some new offer of love coming in. But whatever the case may be, anyway, there's some sort of healing going on with you guys. I keep picking up the pieces with you Leos. And you've got the Nurture card. It's about nurturing yourselves right now. I feel like some of you are nurturing yourselves right now and taking care of yourselves. And taking care of the issues that are going on around you, especially if it's family-oriented or family-related. And like I said, it also could be about releasing an ex who is tied to your family, or, you know, who you may have had a relationship with, whether it be an ex-wife or an ex-husband, whatever, and you could have found out that they were not who they were, and then you just said, no more. You're gone. Goodbye. And hence, somebody else could be walking right in. Relationship-wise, very interesting reading. Whatever it is, for the month, you have a well-deserved reward coming in for you Leos out there. So if you Leos are going through this healing process, or you're going through this process of putting things back together again, guess what? The reward for you is going to be a new relationship. So this hard work that you're putting your life back together again, guess what? It's going to pay off, because some of you have new relationships right around the corner. So you're doing the healing work that you need to do. And Like I said, that's how these cards of the Death, Chariot, and Judgment are playing out for your reading in the month of September there for you fire signs of Leo. Like I said, Leo, that is your love reading for the month of September. Now, let's see how these cards of the Death, Chariot, Judgment are going to play out for Sagittarius. Well, let's see what my Sagittariuses are going to be going through. Sagittariuses, how are you? Well, last but not least, Sagittarius, let's see what you guys are going through. Let's see how these energies of Death, Chariot, and Judgment are going to be affecting your sign this month of September. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Let's see. Sagittarius for the month of September. Let's see what the energies are for Sagittarius in the month of September. Oops. Okay, let's see. We have a couple here. Alright. You've got the Seat card and the Success and Growth, the Eight of Wands. Woof. That's interesting. It looks like things are, especially if you're in a relationship right now, because you have the Two of Cups energy as a basis. So some of you are going to be in relationships that are going to be taking off very quickly, especially with the Chariot and Judgment and Transformation cards. So some of you are coming in, maybe some of your relationships right now, you Sagittariuses are going to be on a very committed level. Yep, you're manifesting that with the Magician card. Solar Plexus, the I Can. You can manifest. And you've also got the Detached cards about taking... Why would you get that? You got the Moon card. Alright, I think I see what's going on. And Simple Love. Okay, so some of you Sagittarius might be... Your relationships might be picking... So this is about relations taking off very quickly. But I feel like relationships are taking off very quickly now, and it's just like you want to take a step back because it's happening too quickly. I feel like things are happening for you Sagittarius very quickly. Oh, look at that heart-to-heart conversation. What I'm getting from this, maybe your relationships are happening, and the Eight, also remember, Success and Growth is also the Eight of Wands. That's also about communication. Alright, so maybe some of your relationships now are just coming together very quickly. Now you're kind of having that talk, you know, about where you go from here. What you Sagittarius, you know, where does this relationship go from here? You've put the work in and now, like, things are going forward, but you also want to be sure going forward. So you're going to have that heart-to-heart conversation, be like, you know, where's this relationship going? Where is it going? Where is it headed? And I feel like you're going to be having that conversation about where this relationship is going and where it's headed. Yep. So like I said, so some of your relationships are definitely taking that next step energy. And like I said, with the Judgment and Chariot, things are moving very quickly for you Sagittarius. Is a little bit more quickly than maybe you've liked. So you're kind of sitting there going, maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed by it. So you're talking to your partner like, you know, things are going very quickly here. You know, maybe we should just slow it down. And you know what? Maybe there are children involved too. Maybe your partner has children, like things are happening very quickly. It's like, whoa, let's take a step back. Or you could be talking about having children. Maybe you're in a relationship and now the topic of children is coming up. You know what? And maybe you or your partner, maybe you want children, maybe you're discussing, maybe it's not the right timing yet, or, you know, or it could be, like I said, it could be a discussion about children. Maybe you have children, maybe your partner has children, maybe you're talking about having more children. Alright, whatever it is, you're definitely talking about children. Children is definitely playing a part in your love life. Ooh, relationship attraction. Ooh, true love. And religious factors. And the religious factors I'm getting is... Let me pick out a card for the religious factors here. Oh, yeah. Wedding. Yeah, a lot of you are talking about getting married. A lot of you couples are talking about, a lot of you are making future plans right now. You Sagittarius is out here. You're making future plans about wedding. Or maybe you just came across, so some of you are now, maybe some of you Sagittarius have new love coming in for you singles out there. And it's going to take off very quickly, where you're going to be discussing, almost like things are going to happen very quickly. So Sagittarius, this is a month where things are going to be happening for you very quickly. So if you need to have talk about, future plans like wedding, children, have that talk with your partner. All right, have the talk about future plans. Because like I said, things are going to be happening very swiftly for you guys. So it's better to talk everything out now before, anything goes further. Have that heart-to-heart conversation with things that need to be addressed. Remember, success and growth comes through good communication. Especially if you're in a relationship right now, or if you're starting a relationship right now. Or if some of you have started a relationship right now and it's moving very quickly, it's just like, whoa. And you feel like you want to slow it down a bit, then do so. Alright? Like I said, so it looks like some of you are going to be, like I said, couples, you are taking off big time. You're discussing future plans. You're discussing marriage. You're discussing children. You're discussing way things into the future. So a lot of you Sagittarius are really looking into the future when it comes to love and relationship. You singles out there looks like you've got true love coming in for you. And it's going to happen very swiftly and very unexpectedly. It's just going to be like, whoa. It's going to happen very quickly and you're going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going to want to slow it down. So if you're in a new relationship right now and things are moving quickly, get that control again. Slow things down. Take control. Alright? And if that's what you feel you need to do, especially with the Judgment card, this is also about using good judgment. So if you feel you need to slow things down, then do so, alright? You don't have to, just because things happen quickly, it doesn't mean you always have to go with it. You can slow things down if you need to. Alright, like I said, but definitely for you fire signs out there, all you fire signs, you're going through some major transformative energies here. Major transformative energy, but it's all positive and it's all moving forward. And like I said, it's excellent energy for you fire signs. So everything is moving forward for you guys and you're using good judgment. And like I said, you Sagittarius, you're kind of buckling down for the future. You're having that talk now, whether it be having children, or getting married, and you're looking into the future. Like I said, for some of you single Sagittarius out there, it looks like there's some new love coming in very swiftly. It's going to be a relationship that starts very swiftly, and you may want to slow it down a bit. Maybe you don't want things to happen as fast. You want to take your time with it. And if you feel you need to take your time, then use that judgment to get, kind of say, whoa, let me get control of everything. This is a new relationship, and I kind of want to slow it down a bit before, we start talking about future plans. So that's what some of you Sagittarius will be going through in this month of September here. Alright, Sagittarius, those are the messages I have for you, for your love and relationship for the month of September. So you fire signs have a lot of really good energy out there for love and relationships. So definitely some great energy and a lot of transformative energy and a lot of energy moving forward for you fire signs, which is excellent energy for you guys. And like I said, it's definitely going to be a good love month for you fire signs out there. So you fire signs, you Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, I hope you've enjoyed your love and relationship reading. It was a joy and pleasure bringing it to you. Like I said, if you like a personal reading, you could. I have my friend's email address in my description box. Like I said, I'm on my leave, and she'll be more than happy to do the reading for you while I take my leave of absence. And don't worry, I will eventually be back doing personal reading. She's doing me the favor now, so I can kind of take a break, kind of rest and recoup, and kind of focus on my relationships. And, my relationship with myself to get grounded and to get balanced. But like I said, I will always be bringing you your monthly readings. I want to thank all you guys out there for your love and support, and your continued love and support for my channel and for me. And I look forward to bringing you more readings to the future. I want to thank each and every one of you. And you fire signs, have a great September.